Hi everyone, it's Reed, and we are officially in the pregnancy portion of my YouTube channel. I announced last time that I was pregnant. Yay! My due date is February 16th, according to a lot of due date calculators online. But I talked to my midwife, and they use something called the Nagel method, which is you go 7 days forward from your last menstrual period and 3 months back. It gives you a couple extra days so nobody's itching to induce you if you do go over, which is normal for a first time mom. So she changed my due date to February 19th, 2017. Exciting. So wanted to give you an update on the first few weeks of my pregnancy and how those went. The first 2 weeks, so I found out just before I was 4 weeks. So I was like 3 weeks and 5 days. And the first few weeks, I was feeling great. I was hungry, but feeling pretty normal. Um, I was really trying to eat organic, healthy foods, get extra sleep, do some yoga, that sort of thing, feeling great. And then I hit, I think it was week 6, day 5, and the nausea started. So I wanted to share some advice about some of the things that I've found have helped with the nausea. I don't think there's any silver bullet or magic pill that will make it go away, but I'll tell you some of the things that I've used, and they've all helped to a certain degree at certain times. So I use the ginger tablets. So this is called Ginger Rescue. They're chewable ginger tablets, and I found them at Whole Foods, and they're super strong. So it's more than, some women think drinking ginger ale is going to help. There's not much ginger in ginger ale, like a soda. So if you really want concentrated ginger, this is one way to go. And I found that those have helped. Then I got the Preggy Pops. I actually had to order these online. I couldn't find them um, anywhere locally. And then I saw that Target had the Preggy drops, so like lozenges. But I found the Preggy Pops, which are suckers essentially, and they have dried cane syrup, citric acid, natural flavors, um, and they have a special formulation of essential oils, aromatherapy, and a unique delivery method. I don't even know what that means, but they're pretty good, and found that those helped too. Then I also got a mix of herbs from Whole Foods, from the Wish Garden herbs. Oops, get that in focus. Goodness. There we go. And it's called Comatum for morning sickness. And they have essentially a blend of peach leaf, peppermint leaf, and wild yam root to help with nausea. So you put a couple of drops in water, and it's supposed to help with. And I found it did help sometimes with the morning sickness. I found cold water, ice water was especially nice. Also did some soda water, or like club soda with lime and a little bit of bitters, like they use at a bar, was another kind of drink concoction that sometimes worked. Pregnancy tea is also pretty soothing. It has a mix of herbs, raspberry leaf, strawberry leaf, stinging nettle leaf, and some others, spearmint, fennel, rosehip, alfalfa, and lemon. So also pretty nice. And then finally, I tried out these C-bands. So these you put on your wrist, and they have just like this little ball that you situate on your wrist so that they give you a acupressure point, um, just like so. And I actually found that these worked for me. Um, if I kept snacking and wore these, I tended to feel better. So obviously a lot of providers will tell you, it's supposed to be called morning sickness, because it's really when your stomach's empty, when you haven't eaten, that you get nauseous. I found I had it actually worse in the afternoon sometimes, so there was no rhyme or reason for myself personally. I think every woman's different. But a lot of providers will tell you just to have like 6 small meals throughout the day instead of like 3 large ones, and keep snacking and sipping on water and not gulping large amounts of water at the same time. And then just as a reminder, even when you're feeling bad, especially in these early weeks, it's important to keep doing your prenatal vitamins. So I have my prenatal one, complete nutrition for mom and baby. It's got my probiotics that are supposed to help not be so hard on the tummy. I take them at night with food, and it's worked pretty well for me. I forgot once, and so I took in the morning, and that's when it made me feel kind of sick because I guess I just hadn't eaten enough. My breakfast wasn't heavy enough. And then I continued to take my prenatal DHA with my 400 grams of vitamin D. So that's how I'm coping right now with the nausea. Hopefully it will subside when I am out of the first trimester. Hope it was helpful. No magic bullet. Everyone's different. I'd love to hear what worked for other women too. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.